is up? This is Los, and this is the talking place. And I'm already feeling it. I've been talking already for a half hour. I gotta talk more. It's that I don't talk to adults. So it's like this, when I record, this is the most that I talk in one go. So by the second or third episode, I'm already like done. Like I don't want to talk no more. but I try to drink some water here and there, but I also don't like editing. So I try not to drink too much, and I try not to cut off with, coughing and clearing my throat and all that. So it's a very tangled web of things. See, I just drank something there, so maybe I'll edit it out, maybe I won't. We'll see. Anyway, so here I am. I'm still talking Halloween stuff, and it is counting down the minutes until Halloween, and I need to hurry up and get this recorded so I could get the other ones out. So I get the other one out and get this one out, and then I could go back to catching Pokemon. Oh man, I'm enjoying Pokemon, by the way. I've been playing for about 6 hours, and I just finished the tutorial. So freaking ridiculously long tutorial. Oh my god, so horrible. Like Halloween's almost the game came out the middle of October, and it's almost Halloween, and I just finished the tutorial. I can't even say it. I'm so traumatized by it. But yeah, so yeah, I'm enjoying it still. It doesn't matter how long that thing was, but I'm still really enjoying what it is. I'll talk about it again in another episode. But just for right now, I'm enjoying it because I loved Legends Arceus. That's how I said it. I think that's how I said it. I really enjoyed it. And it's, I told you before in, 2 episodes ago when I was talking Pokemon, that's my favorite Pokemon game. And I noticed just in the freaking tutorial, I noticed already that Legends Arceus, it shined. It was glorious. It focused on catching Pokemon. It focused on the excitement of tracking and sneaking around and catching Pokemon. That's what the story was around. This time for Legends ZA, the story is more focused on battling. So once you wrap your head around that and you have those expectations, you'll be fine. I think that's the hang up for a lot, because people, like including me, saw that it was a Legends game and that thought, oh my god, it's going to be just like Arceus. It's not. It's like its own thing. It's focusing on a different aspect of Pokemon games. I'm really looking forward to whatever the next one's going to be, because I feel like it's going to be a great balance between the two of them. And I think that's going to be like the Pokemon game of Pokemons, but we'll see. That's another conversation. That's another show. For now, still Halloween. We are still talking Halloween stuff. And the Discord, we have a little discussion going on over the past few days regarding Halloween candies. I think that's where I'm going to go with this. I think that's what this episode will be focusing on. Halloween candies, what we're into, what we've grown up with, and all that stuff. I actually found a top 10. It's like a top 25 Halloween candies. Best Halloween candies of all time ranked. This is Thrillist.com, and there's 31 candies here. I'm not going to go through them all. I'm going to go through the top 10, and then I'll give like a few that did not make the top 10 that I feel like they are completely wrong that they did not include in the top 10, but we'll get to that. When we started talking about it in the Discord, well, everybody else, I just chimed in once or twice, but it looks like there is a divide between American candies and European candies. We were talking about, let me see, where did it start? It looks like it was Vegas. Vegas is the one that started talking Halloween candy, and he this is something that I need to find. He started talking about finding a chocolate payday. Payday, spoiler, let me just say it right up front. Payday is my favorite. Right barely in front of Snickers. Snickers is right up there. Number 2. Very, very, very close to. But Payday is my favorite. Whenever there's a Payday, that is the one that I'm going to grab first. And I don't know, I think it's the peanuts. I'm a really big fan of peanuts, and it sucks so bad that my kids are allergic to peanuts. But it makes enjoying peanut products a lot harder, because we don't devoid the house of peanuts. We know that's not how life is going to be for them, so it's like we try to have it there, and like we have a jar of peanut butter in the top of the pantry in the corner for the wife and I, and it's not like we leave it open on the counter like Ted Lasso. Like I just started watching Ted Lasso. I'm not going to get into it, but, oh my God, I'm loving it. I missed the boat on Ted Lasso by by what, 5 years. So I'm getting into it now. So, I'm think episode 6 or 7 or something like that. Anyway, I'm not jumping on that ship right now. So we try to have peanut stuff here. Like we'll buy peanut butter cups or whatever, and individually wrapped and everything, and we're not leaving stuff out. We're careful with stuff. I just want to clarify before anybody thinks we're horrible parents. but it makes it harder to enjoy stuff, because we gotta be so careful. But yeah, paydays are my favorite. That is like without a doubt. And I think it's the saltiness of the peanuts combined with the sweetness of the caramel, and that it makes music in my mouth. I love it. And Vegas said that he found a chocolate one, which I never heard of before, so it must be new. I don't know. If I find one, I'm gonna freaking buy it, and we're gonna do some testing. But yeah, that started the whole conversation going on. It looks like 100 grands are a very, very deeply underrated candy for everybody. There's typically when you talk about candy, nobody ever mentions 100 grand, the 100 grand, and it's a favorite. It's a favorite. I like them. I really like 100 grands, but again, you don't really hear people talking about them. So it's good to see that they're represented there, that they are liked by other people and not just you. But let me see what else. We started getting more deep in here. Everybody started chiming in. Jagoosh said Kit Kat, Snickers, Hershey Special Dark, Mr. Goodbar. Mr. Goodbar is another one that's pretty good. It's simple, but it works, and it works good. M&M's, Milky Way and Three Musketeers, not the first pick. I agree with that. So those are the throwaways that, I could go for some chocolate, and the only thing there is a Milky Way or a Three Musketeer. You're not going to complain, but you wish you had something else, so that's how those are. What else? Let me see. Burnt Bun, Annie. Was it Annie? Yep. Annie, myself, we're all on the 100 grand train. I'm telling you. I don't know why nobody talks about them. It's like everybody's ashamed to admit that they like those. Let me see. Beardy, because Beardy is Beardy. He eats one candy bar a year. And, you know, that it's a Three Musketeers. So sorry for what I just said, Beardy. I hope you're probably there shaking your fist at me the whole time since I said it. Let me see. Doc is into Australian licorice. It's a very Doc thing. Nuts and nougat. That though he also said that. So that's my thing too. Whatever nougat is, I love it. Give me a whole bar of it. I'm down. You know. So I'm completely agreed. Nuts and nougat. I'm gonna make a sticker. Nuts and nougat. That's good. That's my next sticker. Let me see what else. Let me see. There's also a lot of pumpkin talk going on in between all this candy talk. The Discord, I don't know. The Discord, we get down with some conversations and here and there, and I love seeing it. All right. Vegas also said that Butterfingers are underrated in small doses. For me, Annie loves Butterfingers. Heath bars, she says, are also underrated. There's a whole bunch of Heath bar love too. So Heath bars and 100 grand. Who talks about these? Whoever says that these are their favorites, people love them. So what's up? Come on. So Butterfingers were my childhood favorite without a doubt. Like zero competition. Butterfingers were it for me. Those are my favorite. The stickiness of the Butterfinger, like the crunchy and the crunchy peanut butter, you know, like inside the chocolate, it was so like classic for me. And I still like whenever they pop up for Halloween, like, you know, I like deconstructing it in my mouth, like taking out the chocolate and then like just, you know, chilling with the peanut butter part, you know, for a bit. Like it's a freaking lollipop. Like I love it. So good. My grandmother actually to get me to do house chores and stuff like that, she actually bought like a big box of Butterfingers and she would give me a Butterfinger here and there whenever I did good for stuff around the house. Like, you know, Butterfingers were my favorite. And I think that's rooted too, with Bart Simpson. I used to love The Simpsons growing up too. You know, Bart was the spokesperson for Butterfinger. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger, you know? And, you know, it was like, it's ingrained in me. And then also, Ninja Turtles 2 was it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 or part 1 or part 2? No, I'm thinking, hold on. Okay. I think it was part 1 where Michelangelo, he's eating a Butterfinger bar. I think it's made so that you cannot see what it is, but you know exactly what it is from the look of it, from the crunch. Like he's eating a Butterfinger bar and it is so crunchy, and he's eating it in Raphael's ear, and Ralph is getting pissed off about it. Oh man. So there's memories of Butterfinger. I love Butterfinger. That's like my childhood favorite. So yeah, that sparked some memories there. Yeah, I think that was it for us. But then we have some European representation going on. We have Nyx and Denise. They chimed in that they have absolutely no idea what any of these candies are that we're talking about. Snickers came up, and that's the only one that Nyx recognized. And it's like, it made me wonder, made me curious about it. Maybe that's another conversation. Maybe I'll have one of them on for another show in the future, and we'll talk about different candies from here and from there, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Voss Googled some random British candies, and Curly Whirly Squirrelies, Milky Bar, Cadbury Flake, Kit Kats, Hobnobs, all sorts. Like they sound like Willy Wonka chocolates. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I've never heard of any of these either. So it's so weird because, like, me as an American never heard of any of those. And then you got, you know, the Brits over there. They never heard of any of ours. So it's like, what is going on? I thought we were all cool. We're supposed to know about each other's cultures. So Nyx chimed in. She commented on the Googled candies. Curly Whirly is chocolate and caramel. So, you know, whatever that equivalent is here, that could be a few things. Milky Bar, not her fave. Flakes are elite. So the flakes are Cadbury Flake. I think that's what Voss said. So let's do a little digging here. Let's see what it is exactly. What makes them elite? So a Cadbury Flake. What is in a Cadbury Flake? Nope, those are ingredients. I don't want ingredients. All right, so a Cadbury Flake, it looks like a really big cinnamon stick. Like picture a really, really thick cinnamon stick, but it looks like it's just made of chocolate. So I'd assume it's like a texture thing, right? And it looks like it might be just like the Cadbury type chocolate in this shape where you get a good texture. You get like a crispy texture of it, you know? So it looks like that's what it is. So Nick said it's elite. So I'll take her word for it. I mean, I'm a big person, you know, texture guy. So I get it. So hobnobs are biscuits. So basically like a cookie. Yeah. All sorts of licorice that she does not recommend. And I agree. I'm not a licorice person. There's a joke there. I'm not going to say it. Let me see. She's partial to a double decker, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. That sounds pretty obscure. I don't know if I'm going to find what it is. Her preferred are Cadbury Fruit and Nut, Galaxy Ripple, Twirl, Arrow, and Double Decker. I've never heard of any of these. Look, Kinder Bueno. I think we have those here. I think those are something that we recently got in the past few years that I remember. Let me see. Cadbury Fruit and Nut. What is that? All right. Cadbury Fruit and Nut Bar. So it looks like it is a chocolate bar with fruits and nuts. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It is a rich, it is a creamy, chewy, crunchy milk, chocolate, fruit, and nut. All right. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's just a chocolate bar, and it has nuts and fruit in there. Maybe some sort of like, you know, raisin type fruit or, oh, look, ingredients. All right. So raisins and almonds. That's what it is. So it's basically a chocolate bar with raisins and almonds. So I get it. I could get that sweetness. I see what it is. Raisins might be too chewy, but maybe it'll work. Who knows? We'll maybe one day I'll go crazy and I'll get all this different stuff and we'll see how it is. But yeah, Arrow's another one. Let's see. So an Arrow chocolate bar is basically, it's another one that's just chocolate. And it looks like it's a texture thing again. What's up with the textures over there? Why don't we have textures? Why are we just like full of like, you know, just packed in stuff? Why do we not have these texture based chocolates? An Arrow bar looks like it's just chocolate, with bubbles inside. Like, you know, like think of how a loaf of bread has air bubbles inside, where you cut it open and you see all the different bubbles inside the crannies. That's what this looks like. So it's basically that, so it's another texture thing. I'll give it a try. I mean, it looks like it's a favorite, but yeah, so this is the conversation that was had. Holy crap. I've been going for 20 minutes on this conversation. So to go down this list, let's go down the list now. What is it? I forgot what it's called. The Thrillist top 10. There's 31 things here, but here's the top 10 for their list. We got Hershey bars. I guess that covers all of Hershey's. So that's the almond. The almond, I think, is the favorite one. That's the wife's favorite one. Whenever she wants a candy bar from the store, it is 9 times out of 10, it is for an almond Hershey's bar. So that is her favorite one. And that's, it's the top 10 here. So I see that. It's pretty simple, pretty plain. The number 10 spot, totally understandable. So I get that. It looks like it also include the special dark, cookies and cream that is not chocolate, but it's still something that I would have it and I wouldn't complain about it. It hits the sweet tooth. So that's good. Number 9, Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces are freaking classic. They are up there for, I prefer a Reese's Pieces over an M&M. I think there's more depth there, so that's from, and plus, E.T. made him famous. So that is something that, I'll get nostalgic over real quick. Whenever I have a Reese's Pieces, I think of E.T. So that's a good feel good part of it. Number 8, Nestle's Crunch. Nestle's Crunch is another one that is just very basic. It's simple. It's chocolate and like the little Rice Krispie. Hey, look, that's our texture. We have texture there. It's like a crispy chocolate. Like, there's nothing really to it, and it works. Again, it hits the spot. That's not my go-to. In a bag full of candy, if I want some sort of chocolate and I get into the bag and I'm like, what can I have? I am not going to grab a Crunch. That's not going to be my first one. But if that's all that's left and there's nothing else, I'm going to be happy. It's gonna give me what I want, so it's good for that. But that is number 8. And let me see, number 7, Mr. Goodbar. I'm surprised Mr. Goodbar made it to this list. But again, that is another simple one, and it works. It's good. It's very nutty. There's nutty, right? There's nuts in there. Yeah, I think there's peanuts in there. So it's a very good bar. It's a very good bar. Mr. Goodbar is. Yeah. So I could get down with Mr. Goodbar if in my scale that I've just created, where which one would I grab first and which one would I leave for last? Mr. Goodbar would definitely be grabbed. Like, it wouldn't be left for last. That's what I'm saying. It would be more towards the middle. And that's where I'm at. So Mr. Goodbar is good. Number 6, 100 grand. There you go. It hit number 6. I'm surprised because, again, nobody talks about these. Nobody says anything about them. And here it is, number 6 on this list. This list is from 2022, by the way. So it's a few years old, but candy's candy. It's going to be the same. So here is 100 grand representing at number 6. All right, number 5. Number 5, Butterfinger. I'm glad. I'm glad this hit number 5 because I think it fits. I think it's good. Personally, probably would have been in the top 3, but number 5, it's good. I'm glad it's here. And again, it fits. It's quintessential. It's up there. It is like, oh, look, it's defined as toffee. So yeah, I could see that because it's like, it has a very sticky texture to it and it's crispy. So it's like, I don't know. It's very good. I love it. I think I want a Butterfinger now. That's where I'm at. All right. Kit Kat is number 4. Kit Kat for me is not my favorite. It is not my go-to. It's simple. It's too simple. It's like there's not a lot to it. I think you're going to Kit Kat if you want sweet chocolate, if you want a candy bar, but you don't really want to feel like you ate a candy bar. You know what I'm saying? Like it's thin, it's light, and it gets in your mouth, and you feel like you're eating candy. You feel like you're having a chocolate bar. But then you're done and you feel better. Like you feel like you don't feel like you're heavy like after it. Like if you ate a king size Snickers, you probably don't need to have lunch that day. Like it's it's pretty heavy, and it's pretty, filled up with the nougat and the nuts, and like, it's like you have a king size Snickers and you're done, you're tapped out. But a Kit Kat, you could be flexible, that's like an appetizer. So it's good. So I see it. I can see the appeal, but it's not for me. It's not my favorite. There's nothing really to the flavor for it, like if it was something else, if the flavor was better, I'd be more for it, but I'm not really too keen on it. Number 3 is Snickers. Snickers, that is, like I said, that is the very, very close second to a Payday. So Snickers, number 3, I could see it. Like, good list going off. So I get it. So I think Snickers is really, like, I don't know, it's like really top tier as far as chocolate goes. Number 1 in chocolate, but as far as overall is my number 2. So I love me a good Snickers. I've put down some Snickers in my day, so don't get me started. And also, I don't know what it is. I think it's like the chocolate with the nuts. Like whenever here's like a weird tidbit of mine. It drives the wife insane. Like she laughs at me every time. Every time I open a Snickers, I have to smell it. Like there's something about the smell of a Snickers that hits me different. And I don't know what it is, because like I'll have other chocolates, I'll have other candies. They don't smell the way a Snicker smells. Like a Snicker has that smell that is like, man, that's a good smell. That's like a good chocolate. Like, it's like my foreplay with Snickers. I smell it. Like my mouth starts watering, and see, I got to go to a store. I got to get me like a bag of candy from the store. I hope, I don't know. Is it payday? Do we get paid? Chocolate's expensive now. Like it's horrible. All right. So number 2, Twix. Twix is number 2. Top 5 for me. Twix is very respectable. I really like Twix. I love the crispiness of it, and then the soft caramel texture. There you go. So I really could get down with the Twix. I have no problem with Twix. I don't have any quarrels. It's not hated. It's not like, disregarded. I would totally have a Twix, in my bag of candy, in my theoretical bag of candy that I have. I would totally have a Twix before other candies. So that's up there too. So that's number 2. Number 1, I'm sure Reese's peanut butter cups. There's no contest. Like this is not, it's not a fair list for anything if there's Reese's peanut butter cups. I think from now on, whenever somebody has a list for candy, peanut butter cups should just be omitted, because they are always number 1. It's like when you have like, an all-star game in the 90s, a basketball game, and Michael Jordan's there. Like they're like, why are you even here? Like, you're better than all these people. Why are you doing this. Like, it's not fair to everybody else. So that's how it is. It's so hard. It's so hard to really consider this as the number one, because by default it's number one. It's gonna be there. There's something about the peanut butter and the chocolate. It's just match made in heaven, and it's perfect, and it's always gonna be number one. And it's automatic. So seeing this as number one makes zero surprise. So all right, we're going along here. So let me go through the rest of them, because that was the top 10. That's it. Top 10 done. There's 31 other ones here. I think honorable mentions for me are definitely going to be look, Payday is at number 19. That is wrong. That is very inaccurate. That should be number one. Like I said, that is my number one. In this list, okay, I would have given it number 2 or 3. It would have been fine. That would have been okay. Would not have been mad. 19 is absolutely disrespectful, and I don't agree with it. I think I'm going to write them an email or something. So number 19, Payday, that is wrong. Honorable mentions, that's the first one. So going down this list here, Twizzlers should not be on this list. There is somewhere, there's like a top 100 list for Halloween candies, right? Twizzlers should not be on that list either. Get out. Goodbye. Number 15 on this list, Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth is in my top 3. That's number 3 for me. Okay. So my personal favorite candies, number 1, Payday, number 2, Snickers, number 3, Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth is up there. And the way Snickers is a super close second to Payday, Baby Ruth is a super close number 3 to the Snickers. So that is where I'm at. That's how I feel about Baby Ruth. And the way Reese's Pieces is nostalgic for E.T., how I think about E.T., I think about the Goonies with Baby Ruth. So there you go. An even added bonus. You know what? Considering that and considering how much I love Baby Ruth, number 2, that's where I'm at. It just kicked Snickers off my list, my top 2. It is now Snickers is my number 3, and then is Baby Ruth, and then is Payday. That's where I'm at. So it's number 15 on this list. They are losing their credibility here. I don't know what we're doing, Thrillist. I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it. Number 15 is Baby Ruth, but that's wrong. That's also very inaccurate. Number 14, right below Baby Ruth, is M&M's. That's also wrong, because an M&M, that hits the spot. Actually, that's a lie. An M&M does not hit the spot. An M&M would be a horrible, terrible tease. You need at least a fun size, like a small little handful of M&Ms, and you'll be okay to hit the spot. To really knock it home, like, a regular size bag would be good. That's fine. Peanut M&Ms are my favorite. Perfect. You got the crispy peanut, the chocolate, it's great. That is like my go-to M&M flavor. There's a whole bunch of different ones that sometimes I try them out and I'm never happy with them, like the pretzel one. Caramel one is absolutely horrible. That one should have been discontinued before it hit the shelves. There's some other ones too. I forgot what they were, but peanut, perfect peanut M&M. That's great. Regular chocolate ones, no problem. They are also awesome. They have peanut butter M&Ms. Get the hell out of here. Those are Reese's Pieces. Okay. Don't even try. So M&M's at number 14 on this list is that's another atrocity. That should have been in the top 10. Let me see. What the hell is Tootsie Rolls at number 13? Listen, I don't like Tootsie Rolls. I'm not a fan. I think the Tootsie Rolls should be tied for whatever place the Twizzlers are at in the top 100. So if you remember, for Twizzlers, they're not even in the top 100. So that should tell you about Tootsie Rolls. So screw that. Let me see what else. I think that's it. Look, those are my only honorable mentions that I have here. So M&M, Baby Ruth, and Paydays are the ones that did not crack the top 10 for me on this list. So for the entire list, I don't know. Should I tell you? I should tell you the entire list, right? Okay. We're hitting 40 minutes here. I'm about to have to go pick up the kid from school, and this is something that I could totally clickbait you and tell you to go to my blog and check out the link and check out the list and all that stuff. But I'll tell you, it's all right. You know, this, because I care about you. So here we go. Number 31, Smarties. Okay. Smarties, those are nostalgic. Those are like the little pill things, right, that come into plastic and all that. I have a bad experience though. I remember a few years ago, years ago, I remember I had some Smarties in my mouth and I was chewing on them and I kept them in my mouth. I think I was choking. I cracked one, and like the dust of it got in the back of my throat, and I started to I needed water because I was like gonna be choking, but I had the other ones in my mouth still, and I had them crushed down on my teeth, and like something happened that like it snuck its way into my gums or something, because holy crap, not only was I choking, but now the dust also got into the roots of my teeth or something, and it felt like I was being stabbed with glass in my gums, like my teeth were hurting, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. So, but they're very nostalgic. I mean, I'm sure I've had them after that, but you know, that's my experience with Smarties. If you like to eat chalk, and you know, fruit flavored chalk, then that's for you. Airheads, number 30. Those are too chewy for me. I'm not a taffy person, but you know, I have to be in a mood, but I'm generally not into that. Jolly Ranchers, 29. A Jolly Rancher could hit the spot. If you're wanting something sweet, you don't want chocolate, you don't want something like that, you know, a nice Jolly Rancher, that I could get down with that. Sour Patch Kids, number 28. Some people live and die by Sour Patch Kids. I need to be in a mood. I'm not doubting it. You know, I can get down with that. Number 27, Runts. Nope. Blow Pops, number 26. Again, I could get down with a good lollipop. Blow Pop, not so much. My favorite lollipop is actually, they're like the 3 colored ones. They look like the Italian flag. It's white, green, and red. And they're like kind of creamy, like the white part. But then the red and the green is like candy. I feel like you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what they're called. I always want to get them, but I never find them in the stores. So that's my favorite lollipop. Blow Pops, not so much. I don't like the gum part. When I get to the part, I throw it away. Whoppers, number 25. Whoppers in my bag of my theoretical bag of candy. I'll grab Paydays and Baby Ruths. They never survive longer than a day or two, right? Because they're the best. Snickers are usually gone next. When I grab one of my favorites or two of my favorites, because, you know, they're small little candies and, you know, I have a sweet tooth. I usually grab the Whoppers, like a Whopper, you know, it's like appetizer to my main course. You get it? So it's like Whoppers are good. I like a Whopper. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with malt, you know? So it's like, I like it. It's an old flavor and it's from the old school times. So I feel like it's in me to like it, and I really do like it. So I could get down with it. Milk Duds, no. Like, I think when I was younger, I had a few, but just thinking about that now, I feel like I have to go to the dentist. I cannot do Milk Duds now. Number 23, Milky Ways. Again, Milky Ways and Three Musketeers, they go hand in hand. They're on there, you know, they're on the same level, and they are usually left for last. When you want chocolate, they're good, but only if they're the only thing. There's people like Beardy. I'm sorry, but you know, this is how I feel. This is the truth hurts sometimes. Number 22, Laffy Taffy. That's another one that I can't do that. 21, Nerds. I'm not a big sour candy kind of person. Nerds is up there for like, you know, being sour. So I cannot get down with Nerds. And plus I don't think my teeth would appreciate them these days. Skittles I have to be in a mood for. Skittles, like if I'm wanting something fruity, I could do a few Skittles. Cannot do a whole bag. Like my teeth would not appreciate it again. So that's where that is. Number 19 is Payday. We already talked about that, and I'm mad all over again. Number 18. Did I say 19? That was 19. Number 18. Haribo gummies. You know, the gold package. So I'm not a gummy person. I don't like gummy bears. I don't like gummy worms. I don't like gummy anything. Something about it. I don't like them. But, you know, everybody loves gummies. I don't. Number 17, Junior Mints. So Junior Mints, that's pretty old school too. I would have one. I would have two. Not my go-to. Not a thing. But that's number 17. Number 16, Twizzlers. Again, we've already talked about that. 15, Baby Ruth. 14, M&M's. Number 13, Tootsie Rolls. We already talked about that too. Lucas.
What?
My second born.
Huh? They're not already putting this on no podcast.
What is your favorite Halloween candy? Because I'm talking about Halloween candies.
Milky Way?
Milky Way is your favorite?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Why are you acting like super surprised?
You don't hear me in here talking like not so great about Milky Way? And that's why you said it?
No, I can't even hear you through that.
Milky Way is your favorite?
Yes, that's
What's your second favorite?
I was trying to say that's our second favorite.
That's your second favorite?
Yes.
What's your first
Three
favorite?
Musketeers.
Three Musketeers. This is not real.
Yeah, this isn't real. You need to wake up.
All right. What's your third favorite?
I don't know. Kit Kat?
Kit Kat? Okay. All right. Go over there. Go over there.
Ask you to
Go. Okay. Go over there. Go. Oh my God. It's hilarious. I didn't know that. 12 years old. 12 years old and I had no idea. All right. So that's where he's at. So that's so weird. I don't know. I'm here talking, bashing it, and that's his favorite. Okay. Real quick. Let's go because this is getting long. Number 13 was the Tootsie Rolls. Number 12, Heath Bar. A Heath Bar, toffee, right? Isn't that toffee? So a Heath Bar, I think it was pretty, I don't think I have problems with Heath Bar. I don't have them a lot. So, you know, I can't really say here or there about it, but that's number 12. Number 11, Starburst. This goes with Laffy Taffies. Like they're too chewy, too much trouble with the teeth. I don't want to agitate anything going on with my teeth. So Starburst, I really can't, but I get it. I used to love Starburst. I did. So that's, you know, the orange one was always my favorite. And that was number 11. Yeah, that was number 11. So we did top 10. All right, there you go. There's the list. So I've been talking about candy for an hour now. Hope you enjoyed. I really want to go buy some candy. So, you know, maybe we'll do that. But there's that. So, you know, maybe in the future I'll have one of my international friends on the show and we'll talk different candies from over yonder. And we'll compare and contrast and see what we could talk about and do that. I think that's a good idea. That doesn't need to be for Halloween, right? That's like an everyday thing, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this show. I hope you enjoyed the last show where I talked about movies for Halloween time. If you want to listen to that one, go listen to that one. Check out the show notes on the blog. where I put more pictures, more whatever, all that stuff. And then you could, be on the blog and have a look around and all that good stuff, whatever. TheManTheChefTheDad.com is where you want to go. Also, the link is in these show notes. And I'm rambling now because I just saw the time and I got to get going. So peace out. Hope you enjoyed this year's Halloween. Hopefully you got to enjoy it without it flying by at 1,000,000 miles an hour because, it was just October 1st, I swear. So yeah, time flies, whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's time to go. So peace out. Hope you enjoy yourself. Remember, after Halloween night, you go to bed. When you wake up, Christmas decorations should be going up. So yeah, remember that. Peace out. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there. Take care. Happy Halloween.